Grant, what's your initial reaction to that defeat?
I mean, that's a good goal from Jarrod to put us 1-0 up. We're pleased with that. But look, the goal before half time, I think that give them a lift. Second half, we were disappointing. We didn't keep the ball well enough, especially when we won it back. I thought we lacked that calmness about us and that purpose, and that's what ultimately cost us today.
Is that something that comes after 2 weeks off from a competitive match?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not putting there's no blame attached to anything, and we're not looking for excuses. We just didn't get the grips with the game today. We in terms of possession, we weren't good enough, and we know that. They're a good group in there. They know that themselves. But we'll pick the bones out of them. We'll look forward to the next one.
Yeah. Any controversies in your opinion to the 2 penalties in regards to either the run-up or the actual initial decisions?
Yeah, look, I don't know whether they're penalties or not. I think they're both touch and go. If you look back at them, and the referee's a wee bit away from the first one, which is and he's give that right away. In terms of the run-up, we know that you're not allowed to stop on the last action before you take it, and he did. Definitely on the first one. George is already on the floor, but I'm sure the referee will look at it and learn from it.
Going forward into Wednesday, Nottingham Forest, what positives do you take from the game?
What, today?
Yes.
Well, look, there's always positives we'll take. I mean, the goal from Jarrod, Josh McGuinness is a really good goal. They're 2 good positives from us, good play. But look, we know we have to learn. We know we have to get better. We'll address it on Monday morning because emotions are always running high after a game, and everyone's disappointed and downbeat. But we'll come back in smiling Monday morning, try and pick the bones out of it, and go again.
Jarrod, talk us through today's game.
We weren't good enough from minute 1, I don't think. I think we gave them too much respect. We let them have the ball and dictate the play, and we never really got a foothold, and that's very disappointing, especially at home. We can't concede 3 goals at home. So it's not good enough.
How much did the equaliser, the only equaliser I should say, how much did that affect the team at half time?
I don't think it affected us too badly because we were still level. It's not like we went in and behind. Was a bit of a sucker punch just a couple of minutes before the break, but we didn't really think that it kind of knocked us down a bit. But like I said, from the minute 1, we just didn't really get going, and that continued. And we just weren't what we've done over a few games. We didn't do today and replicate. So that's very frustrating, and we're all frustrated with it as well because we're at home. We got a start of a 3-game week, so we wanted to get off on the right foot. Now we're playing catch up again to get 2 wins from the next 2 games. So that's what we've got to aim for. We've got to try and put this behind us, not dwell on it, and go to Wednesday's game, which will be another tough game.
And one thing you can take into that game is the positive from today of a really nice finish in the first half.
Yeah, it was a surprise left foot. I haven't scored on my left foot this season, so to get that left-footed one and just. Don't really know, really. I just kind of saw the keeper off his line a bit, and I always try to gamble on Eves' flicks or if they missed the ball. Luckily, just off the chest, and then saw the keeper off his line and just got it into that far post, which was, it was nice. I haven't scored in a few games, so it was nice to get that goal today. But unfortunately, it didn't, result in a winning victory.
Yeah, with some of the players jetting off around the world in the last couple of weeks or so, what's been the regime at the training ground in the last couple of weeks to get things ready for these big games coming up?
Just obviously the hard work. The gaffer wants to try and get us forward, spinning and behind and win the ball back, just like today, because we knew on my side their left back was going to be very high. So me staying inside, and when we won the ball back, just running forward and try and get the ball forward. And I think we've done it a good couple of times. I feel like sometimes we could have done it more, but. The game plan today, I don't think we stuck to it too well because, we weren't good from minute 1, so that kind of throws it out the window.